So this is our 12 channel battery rack. That means it can contain 12 tubular batteries that's been perfectly measured and designed. So this is where we'll be having our powerhouse. So next is to clean up the space where we'll be having the batteries and the inverter. Once we clean up, we start arranging the batteries. You can see we've arranged 3 batteries. Now we're going to 12, 5, 7. So now we'll arrange the remaining to make it 12. Now we have 12 batteries successfully well positioned on the battery rack. So up next is to mount our inverter and the charge controllers. So we have 2 charge controller and one 10 kVA inverter. You can see this is our inverter, pure sine wave 10 kVA. So we'll mount it on the wall with the charge controllers. This is our 2 charge controllers. You can see 100 amps each, and this is our inverter. We are going to mount it on the wall. As you can see, we are mounting the inverter on the wall. So now we are done with that. Next is to connect them to the battery. Let's see, well mounted, everything is well arranged. So time to connect. Now you can see we've connected the battery to the charge controller. That's the terminal, positive and negative. That means you take the positive of the charge controller to the positive of the battery, then you take the negative of the charge controller to the negative of the battery, depending on your connection. But here we are connecting a 48-volt system, so that means we'll connect them in series, and of course we'll connect them in parallel because they are 12. So we take the terminals of, that's the negative terminal, take it to the negative of the charge controller, the positive terminal to the positive of the charge controller. Now we try to lock it. You need to lock it tight because any partial contact or loose end might damage the battery. So the positive and negative of the inverter also to the battery, you can see that's the negative terminal of the battery, you see, to the negative of the inverter, then the positive, which is the red, to the what, to the positive side of the battery. So next we'll lock it to, just like we did for the other one. You have to make sure that you tighten it well tightened. Any loose end might damage the battery, like I said earlier. So up next, you can see we are done with our work. Everything is well connected. Inverter system is working. That's our changeover at the middle to change between utility light and inverter system. So thank you.